All right, diving in today, getting you prepped and ready for a big one, the Masseur-Masseuse job interview.
Big one indeed.
We've got our hands on some pretty great resources, a career guide, A&D, an interview guide, straight from RoleCatcher. They're a career development platform.
Definitely a platform that's really making waves.
But we're going deeper than your typical interview prep here. We're going to tap into the power of RoleCatcher's AI
Oh,
to really grasp how this tech is shaking up, how companies are hiring,
it's a game changer.
and more importantly, how you can use that to your advantage.
Absolutely. It's fascinating stuff, really, like how RoleCatcher uses AI to basically dissect job descriptions, pulling out all those keywords and skills. Then, boom, they help you tailor your resume and your interview answers to perfectly match what those employers are hunting for.
That's wild. It's like having a secret decoder ring for the job market.
Right.
And I mean, they even have that awesome CV resume builder, and their AI interview practice tool is insane.
Yeah, that's a good one. Gives you feedback in real time on how you're presenting yourself and what you're saying.
It's like having your own personal interview coach just hanging out in your pocket.
Exactly.
But before we get lost in the AI magic, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Those interview questions. What are they going to throw at you? How do you knock it out of the park?
You bet. Let's kick it off with a classic, almost a guarantee you'll hear this one. What inspired you to become a masseur-masseuse?
Seems pretty straightforward.
You'd think so, right? But it's not just about laying out your timeline.
Okay, so what are they really digging for with this one?
Motivation. Pure and simple. They want to feel your passion for this field. They want a real, genuine story. Like, what sparked that desire in you to help others? Maybe you're fascinated by the human body, its mechanics, or maybe something happened in your own life, some experience that really drew you to massage therapy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Think about what makes your story unique. Let that shine through.
And probably not a good idea to just talk about the money, I'm guessing.
You're catching on. Look, of course, financial stability is a factor for everyone, but your answer needs to be rooted in that passion for helping people. That
Yeah.
needs to be the engine driving your response.
Gotcha.
And get ready for follow-ups. They might ask, what parts of massage therapy do you find most rewarding? Or how do you see yourself growing in this field?
Okay, so they're going to try and dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
See if you're in it for the long haul and how you picture your career unfolding.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, totally. What's next on the interview question hit list?
All right, this one zeroes in on how you connect with clients. How do you assess your clients' needs and preferences before a massage session?
Okay, this feels more about your approach, less about rattling off a list of techniques.
Exactly. This is all about showcasing that you take a personalized approach with each client.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So walk us through how you do that consultation process.
Sure. Do you start by asking about their health history? What are their pain points? Are there any areas of tension? What kind of pressure do they prefer?
I see.
Do you really listen to their concerns? Do you take time to answer their questions thoughtfully?
Okay, so you're really emphasizing the importance of gathering information to tailor the session to them.
Absolutely. Because you don't want to come across like you're giving the same cookie cutter massage to every person who walks through the door.
Right. Everyone's different. Everybody is different.
Exactly. And be ready for those follow-up questions like, can you describe a time when a client's needs surprised you and how you adapted your approach?
Oh, interesting.
Those kind of scenarios really show you can think on your feet, and that client comfort is your top priority.
That's a good tip. Now, I'm curious about RoleCatcher's AI. How does it help with these tricky questions?
It's pretty smart. It analyzes that specific job description you're targeting.
Okay.
So let's say the job really emphasizes experience working with athletes.
Okay.
The AI would pick up on that and maybe nudge you to highlight any experience you have with sports injuries or specific techniques that are relevant to athletes.
That's wild. So it's like it tailors your prep for that specific job you're after.
Exactly.
Okay, I love that. Back to the interview questions. What else do we need to be ready for?
All right, let's tackle one that tests your ability to adjust on the fly. Can you describe a time when you had to modify your massage technique to accommodate a client's special needs?
Okay, so this one's not just about saying, oh yeah, I'm adaptable.
Yeah.
They're going to want a real example.
You got it. Share a specific instance.
Okay.
Maybe a client had a physical limitation, a medical condition, or even just a strong preference for something.
Right.
And explain how you communicated with the client throughout the process.
Yep.
How did you make sure they felt comfortable and understood the adjustments you were making?
Got it. So showing your problem-solving skills and how you communicate with clients in real-life situations.
Right. And be prepped for those follow-ups that go a little deeper, like what steps do you take to ensure client safety during a massage? Or how do you stay in the loop about contraindications for massage therapy?
Makes sense. You've got to stay up to date, especially in a field where safety is so crucial. What's next?
All right, this one's all about continuous learning. How do you stay current with new massage techniques and industry trends?
I mean, this field's constantly changing, right?
Yeah.
So you've got to demonstrate that dedication to lifelong learning.
Absolutely.
But how do you answer this in a way that's more than just saying, oh, I like to learn new things?
Get specific.
Okay.
Talk about workshops and conferences you've attended, industry publications you subscribe to.
Yeah.
Maybe you follow some influential practitioners online.
Yeah, lots of resources out there these days.
Tons. You can even mention exploring different modalities like myofascial release or craniosacral therapy. Really show them you're actively seeking out knowledge and staying ahead of the curve.
I bet they'll ask about specific techniques or trends that have caught your eye.
Probably. It's a chance to show off your genuine interest in where the field is heading.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And don't forget, RoleCatcher's AI can be a huge help here.
Oh, for sure.
Their career guides are packed with info about different specializations and continuing education opportunities. They can even link you to relevant courses and certifications.
Yep. It's a treasure trove.
That's a gold mine for anyone wanting to specialize or level up their career.
Right.
It's like having a personalized roadmap for your professional journey.
Exactly.
All right, what's next? What other questions should we prep for?
Okay, this one's all about professionalism and your attention to detail. How do you ensure that your workspace is clean and hygienic?
I mean, this one seems like a no-brainer, right?
Yeah,
Cleanliness is paramount when you're working directly with people's bodies.
of course.
But how do you answer this in a way that shows how meticulous you are?
Paint them a picture. Describe your daily cleaning routine. How do you sanitize your massage table, all your equipment, fresh linens, the whole space?
Okay, so really paint that picture.
Mention specific products you use and emphasize your commitment to meeting industry standards for hygiene. You could even mention extra steps you take, like using air purifiers or aromatherapy diffusers to enhance that clean and fresh vibe.
It's about creating that spa-like experience even before the massage begins.
Precisely. Those details, they make a big difference in how clients perceive you.
Totally.
And be ready for follow-ups like, how would you handle a spill or an accident during a massage session? Or what steps do you take to ensure client privacy and confidentiality?
Okay, so these questions are all about showing that you've thought about every aspect of creating a safe and comfortable environment for your clients.
You got it.
Okay, great advice. What other interview challenges should we be ready for?
All right, let's talk about handling the tough stuff. How do you handle difficult clients or situations during a massage session?
You can't please everyone all the time,
Right.
and massage therapy is no exception.
Yeah.
How do you show you can navigate those tricky interactions with grace and professionalism?
Focus on communication, empathy, and problem solving. Explain how you'd approach a difficult client with patience and understanding,
Patience is key.
for sure. Would you try to adjust your technique to better suit their needs? Would you offer alternative solutions? Or calmly explain your limitations while still trying to find a compromise?
Compromise is so important in those situations.
Absolutely. The key is to stay calm, avoid getting defensive. Show them you're willing to find a solution that works for both of you.
I bet they'll ask for specific examples of how you've handled a challenging client in the past.
Oh, definitely. It's your chance to showcase those real-world experiences, how you can de-escalate a tense situation.
And don't forget, RoleCatcher's AI interview simulator can help you practice these scenarios.
Such a useful tool.
It's like a mock interview with an expert, guiding you toward the most effective communication strategies. Okay, what else can you share about acing that interview?
All right, let's focus on creating that positive client experience. How do you ensure that your clients feel comfortable and at ease during a massage session?
This goes beyond just the massage techniques, right? It's about creating that whole relaxing, therapeutic atmosphere.
Right.
So what are some things beyond the massage itself that contribute to a client's overall comfort and well-being?
Think about the senses. Soft lighting, soothing music, comfortable temperature.
Creating that ambiance.
Do you use aromatherapy? Do you provide those comfy blankets and pillows? Do you regularly check in with them to make sure they're feeling good?
It's like you're setting the stage for a whole journey, not just a massage.
Exactly. Those little touches can really transform the experience into something special.
Absolutely. And be ready for follow-up questions. Like, what do you do to create a sense of privacy and safety for your clients? Or how do you address client anxieties or concerns before a massage?
Good ones.
These questions let you show your sensitivity, how attuned you are to what your clients need. It's about going above and beyond just providing a physical service.
Right. It's about creating a space that feels nurturing and supportive.
Totally. What other questions should we cover?
Okay, let's talk about consistency. How do you ensure that you are providing a consistent level of service to all of your clients?
Consistency.
Yeah.
It builds trust and keeps clients coming back. It's a must-have quality for any massage therapist.
For sure.
So how do you showcase that consistency?
You can highlight your standardized approach to massage therapy, how you guarantee each client receives a thorough and well-executed treatment.
Okay.
Do you keep detailed client notes, tracking their progress and preferences? Do you actively seek their feedback to ensure you're hitting the mark?
So it's about showing that you're committed to providing a fantastic experience every time, but also acknowledging that individual needs can vary.
Exactly. And brace yourself for those follow-up questions. They might ask, how do you handle a client who isn't happy with their massage? Or, what steps do you take to ensure your techniques are always up to professional standards?
Makes sense. Those questions are really testing your problem-solving skills and that commitment to professional development. It's about showing that you can handle both positive and negative feedback with grace and a willingness to learn.
Exactly.
What other hurdles should we prep for?
All right, this one's relevant to just about any profession. How do you manage your schedule to ensure that you are providing high-quality service to all of your clients?
Oh, the eternal struggle of a busy schedule.
Right.
Trying to avoid burning out. It's something every professional can relate to.
Absolutely. This question is all about assessing your time management and organizational skills. How do you juggle appointments, client communication, and your own self-care?
They're looking for someone who's efficient, reliable, and knows how to maintain a healthy work-life balance.
Exactly. So share your strategies for staying organized. How do you avoid overbooking? What are your tricks for preventing burnout?
I like that.
Do you use a scheduling app? Do you block out specific time for breaks and self-care? Emphasize that you prioritize both your clients' needs and your own well-being.
I bet a common follow-up is, how do you handle last-minute cancellations or schedule changes? It's all about showing you can roll with the punches and adapt when things get unpredictable.
For sure. And remember, RoleCatcher's AI can analyze your work style and suggest tools and strategies for effective time management.
It's like having a personal productivity coach, helping you make the most of your time.
That's a great way to put it.
Love it. Okay, hit me with another tough one.
All right, let's wrap up this section with a question that really tests your ability to learn from challenging experiences. How do you handle a client who has a negative reaction to a massage session?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Everyone's body is different, and sometimes even the best-intentioned massage can trigger discomfort or pain. How do you approach this question without getting defensive?
It's all about showing empathy, accountability, and a genuine willingness to learn. The client's well-being comes first.
Okay.
Explain how you'd immediately stop the massage, check in with the client to understand their experience, really listen to their concerns, and apologize for any discomfort caused.
What else could you do in that situation?
Offer them a cold compress, suggest some self-care measures, and encourage them to reach out if they experience any further discomfort. And document the incident thoroughly.
Document, that's important.
Not just for liability reasons, but to help you pinpoint any areas for improvement in your practice.
Right.
You're turning a negative experience into a learning opportunity. That's what separates the pros from the rest.
I love that perspective. And of course, expect follow-up questions like, what do you do to prevent adverse reactions? Or how do you stay informed about potential contraindications?
Of course.
These are all about gauging your knowledge and commitment to client safety.
You got it.
Wow, we've covered a ton of ground already. I'm already feeling much more prepared for my next massage therapy interview. But before we move on, I want to hear more about how RoleCatcher's AI can tailor my answers and give me feedback specific to the job I'm applying for.
Absolutely. RoleCatcher's AI, it's not just giving generic advice. It really digs into that specific job description you're going for. It pulls out those keywords and skills the employer is emphasizing and then provides super tailored suggestions.
Give me an example.
Okay, let's say you're after a position at a spa that specializes in deep tissue massage.
Okay.
RoleCatcher's AI would lash on to those keywords, deep tissue, and suggest you highlight your experience and expertise in those techniques.
It's taking the guesswork out of the whole interview process.
It is.
That's brilliant.
And with their AI-powered interview simulator, you can practice your answers and get feedback on your delivery, your tone, your content.
It's like having a mock interview with an expert who knows exactly what that particular employer is looking for.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
All right, so before the break, we were really in the thick of it, talking about those crucial interview questions.
Yeah, breaking those down.
But let's step back for a second and look at the bigger picture of your massage therapy career.
Love it. Big picture thinking.
Where could this path take you? What's out there?
Yeah, what possibilities are waiting beyond those initial job interviews?
Well, as you gain experience and really refine your skills, you might find yourself moving up into a lead therapist role, maybe even managing a team.
Whoa, so leadership opportunities down the line.
And a lot of massage therapists decide to specialize.
Oh yeah, makes sense. You can become a true expert in a specific niche.
Exactly.
Does RoleCatcher have any advice on specializations?
Oh, absolutely. Their career guides have tons of information on all the different paths you can take within massage therapy.
Wow.
They even suggest related careers that you might be interested in based on your skills.
So it's almost like a career compass,
Yep.
helping you navigate all those possibilities. I've always been curious about opening a private practice.
That's a popular one.
Is it a common path for massage therapists?
It's a dream for a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure.
Having your own practice gives you so much control over your schedule, the services you offer, your whole vision. You can build your own brand.
Yeah.
Create a really personalized experience for your clients.
That sounds incredibly rewarding, but also maybe a little intimidating. What are some of the challenges you might face?
Yeah, on a practical level, there's finding the right location, setting up the space, figuring out the financial side of things.
Right.
And then you've got marketing, building your client base, handling all the admin stuff that comes with running your own business.
So many hats to wear?
It takes a lot of entrepreneurial spirit, for sure.
For sure. What about career advancement through continuous learning?
Absolutely vital. This field's always evolving, so pursuing those additional certifications, attending workshops, staying on top of industry trends, that's how you open doors to incredible opportunities.
So it's like you're constantly leveling up your skills to unlock new areas of expertise. What are some specializations someone could go for?
So many. You could dive into prenatal massage, sports massage,
Okay.
get certified in specific modalities like myofascial release or craniosacral therapy.
Oh, those sound fascinating.
Yeah, they're really interesting areas.
I imagine there's a lot of overlap between different modalities too, which could lead to some really unique offerings.
You're right. A lot of massage therapists blend different techniques to create truly custom treatments.
Yeah, that's
Like it's all about finding your passion and really honing in on those areas you're drawn to.
And RoleCatcher can guide those explorations, right?
Exactly. Their career guides are like a roadmap, providing insights into different specializations, continuing ed options.
A roadmap, love that.
It's an awesome resource.
Okay, so we talked about all the exciting paths available, but let's circle back to the AI side of things.
Yeah, let's do that.
How can RoleCatcher's AI help with career advancement specifically?
It's pretty amazing, actually. It can look at your existing skills, your experience, and recommend career paths and specializations that really play to your strengths, your interests.
So it's like a personalized career counselor, almost.
That's a great way to think about it.
Helping you figure out those next steps without having to just guess. Can it also help with figuring out if you have any skills gaps?
Definitely. It can pinpoint those areas where you might want to beef up your expertise.
Right.
And then it suggests relevant courses, certifications, other learning opportunities. It's like a secret weapon for your career journey.
This is making me realize that RoleCatcher is not just a tool for getting a job. It's for your whole career.
That's exactly it. It's all about giving you those resources, that support to really make it in the massage therapy world.
Awesome.
Whether you're just starting out or you're looking to level up, it's a game changer for anyone who's serious about taking the reins of their career and reaching their full potential.
Love it. Okay, so I'm feeling super inspired and ready to jump into this world of massage therapy.
That's great to hear.
Now, before we wrap up this deep dive, all right, welcome back to the deep dive. We've covered a lot of ground, from acing those interview questions to mapping out those different career paths in the world of massage therapy.
We've gone deep on how RoleCatcher's AI tools can really give you an edge in both prepping for interviews and making smart career moves. And we even touched on what it takes to open your own practice.
Yeah, it's been an amazing journey. I'm feeling super pumped and ready to dive into this whole world of massage therapy. But before we wrap things up, I'd love to hear any final thoughts you have, something to really chew on as we move forward.
Okay, well, here's a thought-provoking question for you. Think about the impact you want to have on your clients' lives.
Okay, impact.
Beyond the physical benefits, the relaxation, what kind of transformation are you hoping to help bring about?
That's a powerful question. Really gets to the core of what it means to be a massage therapist.
Exactly. Do you see yourself specializing in pain management, working with people who have chronic conditions? Or maybe your passion lies in stress reduction, creating a space where people can truly unwind and rejuvenate?
Maybe it's about promoting that overall sense of well-being, helping people connect with their bodies and prioritize their own self-care.
Right. Because massage therapy, it's about so much more than just working on muscles. It's about connecting with people on a deeper level,
Yeah, it is.
understanding their needs, helping them find a greater sense of balance and well-being in their lives.
It's about building trust, creating an environment that feels safe and supportive.
And with that in mind, approach this journey with an open heart, a curious mind. Embrace those challenges, celebrate your successes, and never stop learning, never stop growing.
Great advice.
And remember, the world of massage therapy is always evolving, so stay curious, explore those different modalities, and always be pushing yourself to expand your knowledge and your skills.
And remember, RoleCatcher's there every step of the way. They've got the tools and resources to help you really thrive in this incredible field.
It's such a rewarding career path, so go out there, make a difference, and remember to always dive deep.
This is The Deep Dive, signing off.